What's up guys, the Tallman18 here, and today we got another deck profile, and this time it's on zombies for like the third time. And let's hop right into this. First thing I want to mention is that the side deck is obviously not a side deck. These are the cards that I decided to take out for the cards to replace them, such as these four and these first two. And this last card actually wasn't a card I ran, but I'll get to it when I get to it. So much like in my last video, the side deck of course are cards that I took out for the new cards. So compared to this video, there's not that many changes as it was to this video and to the one before it. So this video right now that I'm making isn't much different from this, but the reason why I'm making it is because of Unizombie, which came out I don't know, like a month and a half ago I guess, in Secrets of Eternity, and it's a broken card for this deck anyway, and well, when we get to him, I'll get to him. So let's talk about the cards that I decided to take out. I took out Snipe Hunter. I know I said he's a great card, he really is. You can send the cards in your hand to the graveyard, such as Mizuki, Malicious, Plague, whatever you need to send, even if his effect is negated. But I kind of view him as a waste of a normal summon and as a last resort, so you don't really need him. So that's why I took him out, and plus I took him out to have the Unizombie anyway. I took out Zombie World and Terraforming. I know this is pretty contradicting to my first video because I said that this deck revolves around Zombie World. It really doesn't. Zombie World is just there to have another target for its Zephyros, or there to bring back your level 8 Synchros by using Mizuki, or to make a third level 8 Synchro if you can. By third I mean because you typically make two because of just access to two Malicious. But if you have Zombie World and Mizuki, you can banish to summon Malicious to make your third. But it's really in there just to, well, at 3 it was like too much, and now it's just in there just to have, just to bring back your Synchros if you need it, or to spam Armageddon Knight over and over. So that's why I'm down to 2 Zombie Worlds now. Dark Hole, I just took this card out before making this video, so I'm not sure exactly how Raigeki works, but the reason why I ran Dark Hole as opposed to Raigeki was because of those dead games where your opponent doesn't attack and you don't attack because you can't really do anything. So you just have like set Plagues, set Mizukis, set Zephyros or whatever, and they have set monsters as well. So Dark Hole's like a win-win because you can Dark Hole your own monsters, set up your graveyard, and Dark Hole your opponent, get rid of their monsters. So that's why I ran Dark Hole. But most of the time I'm having like no problem setting up the monsters I want. So I don't want to Dark Hole my own monsters, so that's why I'm running Raigeki now. For the second last card I took out was Doomkaiser Dragon. This was my only level 6 Synchro. And now that I took him out, I have no more level 6 Synchros, and literally 1 out of 100 duels, I do find myself, honestly, wanting a level 6 Synchro because all I have is a level 4 monster and a Plague, and obviously you can't rank into a rank 4, and you can't make a level 8 Synchro, but like I said, that's very, very rare, although it does happen. And the last card I took out was Lavavel Chain. I said you needed 3, I'm being crazy, you don't need 3. 2 is just a perfect number, although I do say you definitely need 2. If you're running 1 and you're being crazy, you definitely need 2. And this last card, Dark Rebellion, let's talk about it right now actually. So for the cards that I decided to replace Doomkaiser and Lavavel Chain with, was first Karg Norgan, Anti-Luminescent Knight. The reason why I'm running him is because of Unicorn and Necros. That card has like 23 or 2400 attack, and obviously all your rank 4 monsters cannot get over it because of his damn effect. You know, the effect is negated. So obviously you can get over it with the level 8 Synchro, but let's say you only had like access to 2 level 4 monsters and you want to make a rank 4 that could get over it, it'd be Anti-Luminescent Knight. And he's a great card, gets over it, good attack, and his effect is pretty good too. So it's like a win-win card. I rarely make him because I don't need to. And the last card I added in was number 106, Giant Hand. It's basically another Fiendish Chain, but it's only when it activates, so that's the unfortunate part. But it's a pretty good, it has pretty good defense, so you can summon in defense. And the reason why now that I have Rebellion is because obviously this card, if you guys didn't know, it's not very accessible. It's about a $600, $800 card. It's made, I think you only got it from that tournament, whatever it was. So not many people have this card, and if you do, well damn, that's an expensive card. And the reason why I have Rebellion in here is because if I were to make this deck in real life, I would take out 106 and run Rebellion because, again, he gets over Unicorn, a great attack, and his effect is even better. So that's why I have him in here. So now going on to the actual deck. I added in Summoner Monk because 2 is a must. Summoner Monk is what lets you make 2 Voids in one turn, or 2 level 8 Synchros in a turn. Very easily, like even easier than before. And Unizombie, this is the card I wanted to talk about. So he has 2 effects, both of which you can activate each once per turn. His first effect is you can target 1 face-up monster on the field, so any monster, and discard 1 card, and if you do, increase that target's level by 1. That's not why this card is awesome. It's basically the second effect is what makes him even better. Basically, you can target 1 face-up monster in the field, and then here's the drawback to it. You can't attack with monsters that are not zombies, so you can only attack with zombies, but that's okay because of Zombie World, or if you're using him, it's because you're setting up. But what he does is you can send 1 zombie monster from your deck to the graveyard, and then obviously increase the level by 1. So what do you think that can do? A lot. Since it's a level 3 tuner, it's going to make it level 4, and you can instantly level 8 Synchro with him and another level 4, or you can rank 4 with him and another level 4. So this card is my favorite word, versatile. You can exceed with it, you can Synchro with it. It's like the best card. You can automatically ditch your Plague, your Mizuki to the graveyard, and if you have Zombie World on the field, you can attack. So this card is just amazing. Since his effect can only be activated once each per turn, I'm not running more than 1. So it's just there if you need it, and if you have him, great setup. It's basically another Armageddon Knight, except for zombies. It's great. And the last card I added in was ZDR. I just added this in about a week ago. No, I'm kidding. But the reason why I run him is to bring back Malicious that's banished, so I can make another level 8 Synchro, because you typically tend to have extra plagues. So I use it to bring back Malicious and have more level 8 Synchros, of course. And it's been working out very well. And I don't think there's much to talk about with this deck, because I've had this deck profile now for like 3 times, and it's not very much different from my last video in terms of its combos and its screenshots in the beginning, like this screenshot, or most notably, damn it, where is it? Oh no, don't hear myself. This screenshot right here, I actually did it again several times. So yeah, this is the profile. This is not the side deck. Obviously you want to side against Shadal's, you want to side against actually not Shadal's. The main decks you want to side against are Necros and Burning Abyss, and actually, you know, side against whatever you want. So I think now we could just look at some pictures I have, screenshots